Hey guys! What's up, my amigos? Merry Christmas! Woo! That's it, man. The countdown. The countdown has begun. Thanks for joining me, all of you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, indeed. And, one last little video before I head up and go see the grandbaby, Hawk Baby. And we're going to have a little unknown comic. All right, you need a clue. Okay, the unknown comic. All right, there is a comic underneath here. But I'm not going to show you. You have to guess. I will give you some hints. Okay, we're going to return to the DC realm because DC is crushing it. Nothing against Marvel. Hey, love you, pal. But I mean, that's a Superman trailer. I mean, I may have cried. That's all I'm saying. I had something in my eye. I was cutting onions. But that looks great. Superman looks... Where? Hawkwoman was in it? I mean, look at her. She's like, the hills are alive with the sound of music. It looks great. Mr. Terrific. I mean, Metamorpho. Crypto, man. I mean, I was all jazzed up. And then some guy chatted me. He's like, yeah, this guy was a buzzkill. I mean, where'd this guy come from? He goes, yeah, that's not going to be fun. It's not going to be a Superman movie with all those Justice Leaguers in it. Unfortunately, it's going to be disappointing. I was like, oh, my God. Your sister's disappointing, sir. Have a good day. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I'm going to go see Hawk Baby. Wait till you see. I got to show you a picture of Hawk Baby. Whew. What a hairdo. I mean, she looks like Charlie Brown. Here we go. Look at this bitch. Look at the punum. Look at the punum on Hawk Baby. Always happy. Very happy. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that hair. Looks like Gary Busey after a 10-day bender. It's like, hey, whoa, call the dealer. Hey. She's like, call. Yep. But, I'm heading up there. Hawkwoman's already up there. It's just me and Hawk Dog and Sonia. Love ya. And we're just hanging out. Guys, kick back. And maybe you watch this video when you're Christmas singing it up or something. You want to kill a little time, look at some comics. Put it on. And the Christmas show by Cheap Comic Collector had was great. I mean, everyone pitched in. It was a hoot. If you want to check it out on Rob's channel, I did the naughty list. I'm in like the last 15 minutes doing a naughty list, being a jerk. No offense. I'm just trying to be a goofy guy. But, okay, a hint. This is a DC villain. A first appearance of a DC villain. All right? The creators were Len Wein and Jim Starlin created this DC villain. All right? And it came out in, I'm going to say 1980. All right? That's all I'm giving you for right now. Think about it. More hints to come. Boom. A first appearance of a DC villain. I'll get down to it. I will drill down. Anyways, gotta go see Hawk Baby. And I'm here. Hawkwoman's always like, did Amazon show up? It's like, Amazon, it's like the new Santa Claus. Here comes Amazon, right down my driveway. Dropping off gifts almost every day. I know the Amazon guy. We're on first name basis. I'm fired up. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. I got a package in the mail. It was delivered by Dominator. And Sophia, thank you guys. Merry Christmas to the Dominator household. And you know it's Marvel. And Dom, thank you, man. I gave myself a little Christmas first. I went to a couple places. So we'll open this at the end. I'm sure it's loaded with Marvel goodies. Dom, thank you. And let's begin. Yeah, check out Cheap Comic Collector's Christmas show. Boom! And I like to make noises. That's Santa coming down the chimney. Here he comes. Ho, ho, ho. And then I sick the dog on him. Hawk Dog's like, all right. So, I was working the other day, don't tell the boss, and I was in Milford, Connecticut, and there's a comic book store. It's not my LCS, it's not my local clam shack. It's called Alternate Universe. There's two alternate universes, one in New Haven and one in Milford, Connecticut. And both of them never change the inventory. It's the same old stuff. Anyways, I go in there, it's like this. Where is it? And they're just like, they don't even look up to say hi. So I'm going, hello, McFly. Hello, McFly. Anyways, but I did find, wait till you see what I found. This guy got an inventory of some Golden Age stuff, and I gotta show you. Here we go. Boom. Check this out. Turn off the light. I will crush your face. Oh. And then we're gonna open up Dom's package. What's the unknown comic? Use your brain. Where's your brain? Adventure Comics, all new Adventure Comics. This is a nice 20 center. I had to get it. I did not have this because I had to get it because it has the Vigilante. You old owl hoot. He's a cowboy. And on a steel horse he rides. He's wanted. This girl was kept hostage by these gangsters, and they got her addicted to heroin. She was riding the white horse, right? And then she got clean, and now she wants vengeance. And then she tried to steal the vigilante's bike, and he said, "Hold on there, little hombre." And then he helped her, all right? And they're like, "Oh no, the vigilante, he's a tough hombre." And he goes in there, banana stomp, and he's like, "Wee!" Yep. His name is Greg Sanders. You may know him. And he's awesome. I even loved it when he was on Justice League Unlimited, that cartoon. I could even watch that. Now that Hawkwoman's not here, I could watch whatever I want on TV. Yeah. I can. I'm a big boy. I gotta relax. Anyways, boom. And there's 3 stories in here. The Vigilante story, and there's the first story is called The Adventure Club. I'm new to this, and it's just some old guy, and he's an adventurer. He's like, he's sitting in his office. He's like, yes, I'm an adventurer. And some guy comes in, right? And this guy was involved. He was a gangster, and he was involved in a drive-by shooting. He had his little Tommy gun. He's like, yeah, see, yeah, see, and he shot a woman, just an innocent bystander, right? And then he's getting out of jail. The guy that shot the innocent bystander, and the innocent bystander's father met him and says, you shouldn't be going free. And he goes, forget it, pal. I am free, see? And then all of a sudden, the guy, when he leaves the jail, he sees the girl he killed 3 years earlier in the drive-by. He's like, oh my God! And he ends up killing himself because he can't take it. And then the guy that drove the getaway car during the drive-by, he had the same thing happen. And what it was the girls that got killed in the drive-by, her father is a hypnotist. And he made those guys see her by hypnotizing him, and he drove him crazy. Good story. Whew! All right, anyways, and there's another story. Captain Fear. Captain Fear was done by Robert Kanigher and Alex Nino did the art. And Captain Fear it's some guy, he's in a jungle. He looks like Tarzan. I don't know where they get this Captain Fear from, but great book. I read the whole thing like a good boy. And oh, here we go. I got a 10. This is the books I was going through at Alternate Universe. This is the 10th center. This is Charlton. We're doing the Charlton. Do. Oh, Kid Montana. Who? Oh yeah. Here's Kid Montana. Oh, who that? That's Kid Montana. And this is a 10th center, baby. He's not an old owl hoot. And Dick Giordano on the cover. That's right. Watch where you point this thing. Yes, Dick Giordano. Oh, yeah. So I was in Milford, Connecticut. The last time I worked in Milford, I was not in the line. Yeah, I was in the line gang, and I was driving up this road. It was the same time of year. This was like 3 years ago. I don't think I told you this story. It was winter. There was ice on the roads, and I see this lady in her driveway on her back going, ah. So I'm like, that's not normal. So I just drove by a million miles an hour, and I laughed and laughed. No, anyways. So I pull over the truck. I'm like, right? And I get out, Good thing I did. I saved a life because I am the Super Hawkman. And she weighed a good, I would say, 700 pounds. Whew. So good thing I had my smelling salts. I was like, whoo, whoo. I put chalk on my hands. I was like, whoo. I picked her up. I got her behind the armpits. I was like this. And then I got her up. And then I dragged her into her kitchen, and then she's like, oh, thank you so much. I said, who are you? I'm going to call the ambulance. She goes, no. I said, you sure? I said, you're out there for a while. Just so you can warm up. I called her daughter, and the daughter's like, who this? I said, I just saved your mother's life. I want $200. No, I'm looking. Anyways, a little story. Hey. Anyways. Look at this beauty. Another Charles. No, this is, Charles. This is a 12 center. This is the Cheyenne Kid. Woo-wee! Oh, yeah. Ranger Sly. Are you jealous? Come on. Are you jealous? This is issue number 41 of the Cheyenne Kid. This is August of 63. Cuckoo Kachi. He goes, there he is. Come on, men. Let's get the Cheyenne Kid. Guns on the trail. Oh, man, check it out. Scott Benton. That's the Cheyenne Kid. Little bolts of lightning. Very dramatic. And the Kid Montana was from October of 61. Those were the days. And, man, I am fired up with the Westerns. Woo-wee! Where's the Colorado Kid? Anyways, I'm very grateful this Christmas for everyone. I love everyone out there. This YouTube community, man. I got friends. And February of 78, Charlton, Billy the Kid. Yeah, this is a great cover. All the art in here is by John Severin. Every page, John Severin. The cover, John Severin. He's married to Marie Severin. And, issue number 124. Billy the Kid. So I'm getting a lot of these Billy the Kids by Charlton. There's a lot of them out there, believe me. And, good old Charlton Comics. Born and bred in Derby, Connecticut. Awesome. Ranger Sly, huh? Our neighbor to the north. You're my neighbor, eh? And so, I'm so happy. Come on along, there's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. The Partridge Family. I tore it up. Oh, my God. I mean, I love this book. This is great. This is issue number 11. So, I don't even know how many are in this series, but this is I have a whole poop load of Partridge Family. And I ran into a whole poop load over there at that comic book shop. And obviously, I like Welcome Back, Kotter, and I like the Partridge Family, all right? There's no... John Travolta would have... Vinnie Barbarino would have been awesome in the Partridge Family. He's like, I was in the House of Mirrors. I thought I died and went to heaven. Yo, Stephanie. What? Where? When? So, yeah. The Partridge Family were great. They were on the road. They even had their own bus. I mean, what family has their own bus? I love the paint job that was on it, If you think about it, it's weird how times go. 100 years ago, everybody like 100 years ago owned horses. And only the rich people had cars. Now today, everyone has cars. And only the rich people have horses. Think about it. So this is issue number 11. Boom. This is a great... I love the art in here. Everything's done by Don Sherwood, all right? With this Partridge Family series. And I like it for the art. I can't show you any art. There's Danny. That's not Danny. That's, David. David, he's a dream. But there's Don Sherwood does a lot of close-ups of faces. I mean, Danny was not anything to look at, I'm telling you. But he made him look pretty good here. And, he does a lot of close-ups on a lot of the people's faces in this. See, isn't she a dream? I always liked her. She had an eating disorder. Every episode you saw less and less of her. Laughing at someone else's misery. Way to go, Higgs. Look at this. There's the drummer. Ba-rum-pa-bum-bum. I am real dumb. So that's issue number 11, and you're saying, good for you. Great book. You're wasting my time, Higgs. Oh, yeah? Well, here's issue number 14. Look at that. Look at it. She caught a fish, and they're like, go? Yes. So then, look at that, man. Did the Partridge Family have a dog? They should have had a dog. I think they did have a dog. And I got issue number 15. Boom! The Secret Tunnel. Look at him. A photo cover. He had a mean comb over going. Oh, yeah, baby. He made Stan Lee's toupee look like a roadkill. So, I love this series. And it's put out by Charlton. And I'm getting there. I have issue number 1. I'm not bragging. I'm not. Maybe a little bit. I'm crushing your head. All right, another clue. It is a villain from Superman's Rogue Gallery. Boom. And this comic is the first appearance of this villain, but it got revamped, and it got changed a little bit by Jerry Ordway later on, like 10 years later, all right? This is the first appearance of a villain from DC that's from Superman's Rogue Gallery. Wait till you see this. This goes out to Shannon the Bass Cannon and Dr. Silverage. Boom! Captain Atom! Up and at 'em. Look at that. The death knell of the world. Great word, knell. It's not used enough, knell. You know? So, this is great. He's going against Mad Dracos. And the cover's by Steve Ditko. Steve Ditko does all the art inside. And he's the story writer. And April of 66. This is issue number 80. Dude looks like a lady. Ow! Yeah. Guys, I hope you have a great Christmas. Hope you get to hang out with your friends and family. And look at this book. I couldn't believe what I was finding at this place. Usually it's the same old. Look at the Ditko awesomeness. This is Charlton. The Charlton Captain Atom. And I love it, man. I love it. And all these heroes from Charlton back in the day. The Fighting Five. That's where Peacemaker came from. Thunderbolt. I collect Thunderbolt from Charlton. Captain Atom. Oh, Vulcan. Right? And Sarge Steel. I got a couple Sarge Steel. Sarge Steel had a steel hand. He's going places. And he was currently in the latest Wonder Woman series written by Tom King. Oh, the knowledge I have. Oh, it's incredible. Yep. Remember the movie Better Off Dead? The comedy from the 80s? And remember the neighbor, that's the lady that was the neighbor, and she had the fat kid, and his name was Ricky! And she was always smoking. They were sitting at the dinner table, and they had the French exchange student, the girl, and she goes, "Do you celebrate Christmas where you're from?" And she goes, grabs her face and goes, Christmas. Anyways, and I found this gem. I couldn't believe the price on it. $3. That reminds me of Better Off Dead too. I want my $2. That was me as a paperboy. I was like, $2! The Metal Men. Issue, wait till you get this, man. Issue number 2. I mean, it's in a condition of whoa minus. But $3, issue number 2. Man, I was on this like a bum on a ham sandwich. You can't beat that like a broken drum. You can't beat it. I'm telling you, this is fire. Ha ha! This comic is fire. Yeah, this comic is the bee's knees. Covers by Ross Andrew was the main artist covering the Metal Men, and Mike Esposito. Oh, so it's got problems, kind of like me, but that's the Metal Men issue number 2. It came out in June of '63. I mean, what's the problem with it? I mean, it's got a little skavats right here, a little skavats, but that is the earliest issue of Metal Men I have. I love it. I'm not going to take it out because it'll fall apart. It's like the Dead Sea Scrolls, you know? I can't take it out. This papyrus was written on by all the wizards, but I love it. I said, thank God I stopped here. Usually I'm like, I've seen it all there, but I did. I went in, you know, the company wasn't too nice. They're very unfriendly. And so now, all right, what did I do? Oh, I went into second alarm. And they're like, I was like, this is where I belong. This is where I belong. That's my LCS, my local clam shack. And Jim from Second Alarm was he was watching the Christmas show on comic book Cheap Comic Collectors channel last night. He was typing in. He's like, love it, guys. What a great guy. So I got a little Christmas action. This is a Brave and Bold I did not have. So I said, you know what? It's Christmas. I'm gonna get it. The Huntress gets in the Justice League's teleporter, and she teleports to Earth 1 because she wants to spend it with Bruce. She says, you're the only relative I have left that I want to spend the holiday, Christmas Eve, with you. And so they go on a little mission, all right? They go on a mission together. So there's the Huntress. This is issue number 184. Close the door! And it's Jim Aparo awesomeness. I mean, the art in this. I mean, so Batman just drop kicks a Santa Claus right across the lips. I mean, you can't beat it. This time of year, too, I always think back to young Higgy. I think I was 12 years old. I was getting picked on by the family around the corner, the Raccios. I saw one of them recently. It's hard when you see people that used to pick on you when you were a kid, and you see them now, like 40 years later, and you're supposed to act like nothing happened. He's like, hey, you staying out of trouble? And the Raccios, they always smelled. They didn't wash a lot. He was like, hey, Jim, you staying out of trouble? I said, yeah, you still staying out of the shower? Gotcha. Anyways, so let me show you a picture of Batman punching Santa Claus in the lips. Okay, he's got something against this Santa Claus. That's the Santa Claus, right? And Batman, the Santa Claus has information, and Batman wants it. And he comes in, he backhands Santa across the lips. He's like, ho, ho, ho. So, great stuff. And the second story is Nemesis, done by Dan Spiegel. And yeah, it's great. I loved it. Great story. Very well done. Very well done. And Mike Barr wrote it. Bah with the bah, the bang, a dang, diggy, diggy, boogie. Something in that coffee. And it's not just coffee beans. Okay. And I had to get this, a Second Alarm Charm. World's Finest, issue number 252. There's 100 million stories in here. 100 million. You count them. This came out in September of '78. And the cover's by Jim Aparo once again. Jim Aparo's daughter, it works right up the street from me. And you know what? I'm going to stalk her. I'm going to stalk her until she gives up. And the Will of the Whisper is the first story with Superman and Batman. All right. Bob Haney and George Tuska. Then there's the Green Arrow and Black Canary story. That's done by Trevor Von Eden. And they're fighting Count Vertigo, one of my favorite villains. And then, of course, there's a Creeper story. That's a creeping and a creeping and a creeping. And that is a Steve Ditko classic. These stories, the World's Finest, always delivered. And the fourth story is a Wonder Woman. And The Passion of the Heart, Jack Abel covers that. So I read this. I've been having time to do some reading, and I've been enjoying it. And I'm getting so smart. Great book, guys. I recommend it. Boom. And then, for you Marvel nuts out there, hey, true believers, look at this. The Invincible Iron Man, issue number 150. Wow. So anyways, this Rachio kid, when I was younger, I was 12 years old. So he's fighting Dr. Von Doom. And they go back in time to Camelot and the Knights of the Round Table. Whew! And it's crazy. Yeah. And Morgan Le Fay's there, and there's all sorts of stuff. And Morgan Le Fay has like a little hawk. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's called Accolon or something. It's crazy. Anyways, John Romita Jr., all right? He does not get a song. Only John Romita Sr. He gets Romita Coladas, yes. And the cover's by Bob Layton and John Romita Jr. And this is a great... First of all, it's a great cover. But it's a great story, too. Yeah, they go back in time. And then they team up to get back out of there, to get back to the present day time. So it's very cool. Very cool. Issue 150. Boom. Second Alarm Charm. Cheap prices, man. So, John Rachio and his brother Phil, they were following me. I used to have to walk like 1,000,000 miles from the bus stop. And it was winter out. And they're behind me and making fun of me the whole time. They're like, Jimmy's stupid. Jimmy's retarded. Jimmy's retarded. And the whole time I'm walking up the hill, I'm making an ice ball, the most perfect, beautiful ice ball you've ever seen in your life. I may have told you a story. Wow. So then now I go walking into my driveway, and now they cut up through the backyards. And when I get to the back steps, 2 yards over, I could see them cutting through, and they're still going, Jimmy, you're an idiot! You're a jerk! Right? So before I open up my back door, and there's my mom, she's like, hey, Jim. I go, hey, Mom, 1 minute. I go, I cock back, and I go, I throw this ice ball. I swear to God, I was like John Elway. I mean, that thing was like a frozen rope. That thing went, right? And it went, oh, and it's up in the air, and it's like slow-mo. I see John Rachio looking at it, and it comes down, and it sounds like, pop! You hear a pop, and he's like, ah! Right? And he's on the ground going, he's like breakdancing, going, ah, 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 ah. And his brother's going, looking at him, and he gets up, he's bleeding all over the snow, the nice snow he's bleeding on, and he runs away. I'm like, and my mom's like, what was that? I said, I don't know, squirrels. I said, I don't know. So I go in the house, and then 10 minutes later, you hear, knock, 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 knock. My mom, the best, right? It's Mrs. Rachio with John with a big, giant turban on his head. It's a big bandage. He's like, Dart. And Miss Rachio goes, your son hit my son with a snowball. My mom goes, good for you. She closes the door. I was like, what's for dinner, Ma? She goes, ramen noodles. Let's go. That's my story. Anyways, so now, you guys, you're not going to believe it. The Avengers, issue number 45. Look at this. Look at this. The kid last night that was on Cheap Comic Collectors, the after party show, I think his name is Mark. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. But he showed this. And I said, I got that. And awesome. This came out in October of 67. John Buscema and Vince Colletta and Stan Goldberg on the cover. And, Blitzkrieg in Central Park. You know, Tony Stark and Thor leave. They're like, we gotta go. They had the Avengers Day, right? And they had a big parade. And it's called Avengers Day. And the Super Adaptoid shows up. And he ruins everything. But it's cool. Look at that cover. Everybody's chilling. Cap is rallying the troops. They go, Avengers assemble! Let's go, boys. Yes. So I need a time machine. I got to get that thing working. I want to go to the future so I can watch the new Superman movie. And then I could go way into the future and me and Easy could live in the old folks' home. Awesome. Awesome. I was so happy to get this. I got this for real cheap, man. It's in a condition of, wow, minus. But I don't care. Guys, don't care, man. Don't care. Ask me if I care. Now, I got, Shogun Warrior. You a good sensei? I am a good dojo. Anyways, issue number 4. I'm closing in. Listen, when I say I want to complete a run, I'm going to complete a run. Issue number 4, Shogun Warrior. And Herb Trimpe, crushing it. May of 79. I will rip out your spine. The Mech Monster. And Doug Mensch is the writer on this series. And, yeah, man. Vanguard Ace, Raydeen, Combatra. And they're going against the followers of the darkness. They are the followers of the light. I've been reading this stuff. I love it, love it. Issue number 4. I need issue number 1. That's what I need. I can't find it anywhere. And issue number 10, November of '79. Look at that cover, man. Isn't that great? Same thing, Herb Trimpe and Doug Mensch is writing, right? And awesome. Al Milgrom helps out on the cover with Herb Trimpe. Issue number 10, Shogun Warrior. And I gotta show you this. I got to. This is the creme de la creme. I got this today. The X-Men. That's right, I said it. The X-Men. Issue number 40. Look at this beauty. Look at it. That is Frankenstein. A Frankenstein monster. Yes. So Professor Xavier says, listen, there's some scientists in the North Pole, and they're excavating. They found Frankenstein monster, and he's no bueno. You guys got to stop him before they thaw him out. But listen, he's just an android. And it's true. He's just a robot. So the X-Men go up to George Tuska and Marie Severin on the cover. And the thing about androids is, what do robots wear on their feet when they're shoveling snow? Row boots. Yeah. What do you call an android at the North Pole? A snowbot. Yes. Where do robots sit? On their robotums. Oh my God. What do you call an android that's a pirate? R2D2. Oh my God. I can't stop. I'm on a roll. Yes. What do you call a robot on a farm? A transformer. Autobots, roll out. Oh, yeah. Look at that cover though, man. Isn't that great? How do robots eat guacamole? With microchips. Look at that, man. Awesome. Oh, there's a second story in here, too. It features a young Scott Summers, and he's got... What the heck's that guy's name? Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, Jacko Diamond. And he's another mental telepathy type of guy. So, I was very happy with this. What's that saying? Frankenstein. Yes. What did the lunchbox say to the refrigerator? Don't hate me because I'm a little cooler. So cute. All right. Now, Dominator! Where's the box? So anyways, another clue. All right. When they created this character, they shaped him after, this is a big clue, after Genghis Khan. All right? So think about, what is Genghis Khan? All right? And he's a great supervillain for Superman, right? And let's see, what else? He was always in like the Adventures of Superman cartoon, and he was also a big storyline in Superman Adventures Annual number 11. All right? Great story, done by a great writer. Think about it. And this is the last clue too. He has his own world. This villain has his own planet world. And it's not friendly. All right, check it out. Thank you, Dom. All right, Sonia. Hey, you doing? Merry Christmas. Thank you for my sword. Thank you. You're the best. Hey, the mistletoe. Whoa. I'm just saying, this is our last chance for the mistletoe. You know? I'm just saying. You're going to gut me from my crotch to my eyeball with a dull deer antler? All right, Sonia. Listen, I get it. But listen, just remember one thing. I do love you, Sonia. All right? I love you. We'll talk about this. All right. Let's see what we got here. Got to open it. Dominator, thank you. And Sophia, thank you. Let's see what we got. You see that? All right, here we go. All right. Watch a swing and a miss. Here we go. Come on now. Gotta get the grip. Oh, I got it. Ah, yeah, baby. Ah, yeah. That's how you unbox. Crush your enemy. See them driven before you. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Woo! I can smell the marble coming out of it. The marble. Here we go. Nice! Dom! Thanks, buddy. Let's see what we got here. Maybe I can pull this off. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to pull it off. Yes, I am! Dom, thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, let me hold on. Sonia, come back. Can you put this? Yes, yeah. Put it underneath the tree. There you go. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best. Tell your mother I said hi. Thank you. All right, let's see what the. Oh, hold on. Hawkman at the Hawk's Nest. Oh, Batman. Oh, you're sad. Let me guess, because Superman's getting all the spotlight now. You know what, dude? How's it feel to play second fiddle? Get used to it, pal. You're not gonna get any sympathy here, pal. Oh, you just want to say Merry Christmas? Thank you, man. Listen, tell Alfred Merry Christmas. Everyone at the mansion. All right, buddy. Yes, Merry Christmas, pal. All right. Hey, read your comics to make you smart. All right, Bruce. That was nice. That was nice. I jumped the gun. I jumped right down his throat. Let's see what we got from Dominator. It's going to be Marvel heavy. Marvel heavy. Whoa. All right. Just like I said, the return of the Sinister Six. I always wanted to get this run. The Amazing Spider-Man at Last Battle Royal. Issue number 338. Eric Larson on the cover. Check it. I tell you what, man. Dominator has some pristine comics. Oh my God. Driving home from work today, I saw two blackbirds stuck together. I was like, what? I never seen anything like it. I looked it up in my bird book. Apparently, they're called Velcros. Dom! This is... Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, everybody's kung fu fighting. Everyone's got this one. Oh, hologram. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Hold on. Here's the drone. Come on, drone. Land on my front lawn. This is Mucho De Niro. Awesome. The 30th anniversary. Supersized issue. The Amazing Spider-Man 365. Boom. Boom. Everybody wants some. Yes. What do you call a teacher that never farts in public? A private tutor. Okay. Ooh. Listen. Web of Spider-Man, issue number 15. I do not have this. This is when I collected comics. And I didn't collect Amazing Spider-Man. I collected Web of Spider-Man. Because I was probably... This is probably like 1986. This is my guess. 85, 86. I was probably 13 years old. And I started collecting Web of Spider-Man and Spectacular Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man or something. And that's what I collected. For some reason, I did not collect Amazing Spider-Man. Boom! I do not have this one. Thank you, buddy. Who is that guy? And now, Chance. Chance? Awesome, man. Awesome. Web of Spider-Man, issue number 20. I do not have this one. I would remember. Look at everyone. This is how you do it. Bump, 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 bump. Look at that. This is a great time in Marvel. What year? Is it 86 or so? Where the hell? Where's my glasses? I can't see. Oh, Dom. Thank you, buddy. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man! Issue number 107. Rich Buckler on the cover. The shock of the year. It's got to be fighting the Shocker. The Shocker! So I hope you guys have a great Christmas. You get together with your friends. You have a little Christmas dinner. Every year. And you guys probably have a spiral ham or turkey. My family, we always have a roasted swan. Me and my brothers used to wrestle over the neck. Oh, the Higgins family. We do things a little different. Awesome book, Dom. What's this? King Size Annual? You're feeling in the giving mood, aren't you, my friend? Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. The Rapier. I had an uncle that was a little rapier than the normal, you know. That's disgusting. Wow, what a great... I've never seen this book. Wow, dude. Thank you, Dom. Great book, dude. Annual number 2. You know, when you go walking through the mall during Christmas, I always wonder, what is Victoria's Secret? Anyone know? Guys, please comment. The Web of Spider-Man, Hobgoblin Reborn, Part 1, and Moon Knight. Plus, The Foreigner. Oh, Foreigner. Standing in the rain, with his head hung low, he couldn't get a ticket. It was a sold-out show. He heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene. Put his hand to the wall. He had one guitar, just blew him away. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. The Spectacular Spider-Man. This is it. Spidey goes cosmic. I went cosmic one time. They said, Higgs, don't eat the brown acid. I said, no, I got this. I went cosmic. The Trapster. Great cover, man. Dom, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Awesome books. Awesome books, man. I don't have any of these. The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 169. The Outlaws. Who's the cat on the skateboard? That's something silly. Beckerman would be like, that's my favorite outlaw. Don't you know who that is? He's got to be so random, that Beckerman. Come on, Beckerman, grow up. You and your third nipple. Sniffing glue. Love you. Merry Christmas, Beckerman. The Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 170. Wow, the Avengers and the Outlaws. What are these outlaws? I'm an outlaw. Yes. Let's say if poison expires, if it goes bad, if poison expires, does it get more poisonous, or is it have no more poison? I don't understand. What's the shelf life on poison? X-Men in the Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Issue number 197. Wow, man. I'm clueless. I didn't know this was out there. And now I do. Thanks to you. This is so much fun. Thank you, Dom. Oh, wow. Foreigner's going to get help from the Spectacular Spider-Man. Even if it kills them both. Wow, look at that guy. He looks like the Punisher, disco theme. I like it, man. The Foreigner. Foreigner, man. The Spectacular Spider-Man. Issue number 215. I love the Scorpion. The Predator and the Prey. Part 1 of 2. Awesome. What a great... That's how you draw the Scorpion, man. That's awesome. Awesome books, Dom. Thank you so much, man. I can't thank you enough, dude. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 297. What a great cover. Second printing, it says. This is a collector's item. We're taking bids. Yeah. Did you ever notice when people go missing, we search for them with dogs. But when dogs go missing, we search for them with people. This is the Web of Spider-Man, issue number 31. Part 1 of The Coffin. I know this one. I do not have this issue, though. I have some issues after this. This is issue part 1? Part 1. Thank you, Dominator! I'm completing stuff in front of your eyes right now. Guys, what do you think of the Unknown Comic? Now, it is the storyline that he's known for, mainly, is for the man who has everything. The Superman story, that's the villain. And this is the first issue of that villain. And the planet he lives on is called War World. What is the first issue he appeared in? Oh, memories on the corner of my eye. I have this. Thank you, Dom. Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, issue number 10. Oh, I got this when I was a lad. I was about 12 or 13. And I said, Dominic Fortune. I love this guy, Dominic Fortune. He was the first hero for hire before Sweet Christmas. Yes, that's right. And I read this book. Hold on. Watch this. I'll find it. I'll find it somewhere. Oh, give me a second. I got it right here. My gosh. This is my kid copy when I was a child. Oh, look at it. Oh, I read this a million times. A million. Dominic Fortune's in like an old folks home and stuff, and Spidey's visiting him and hanging out. I love this book. And look how nice this one is. Dom, you're going to make me cry. I got something in my eye. Sissy. Awesome. Web of Spider-Man issue number 11. We're going in order. Boom. I do not have this one. What a great costume, man. Right? Those were the days, buddy. Dom, forget DC. I love Marvel. You did it, pal. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, The Lizard's Revenge. I love it when the Lizard still has the lab coat on. He's like, have you had your vaxes? Get away from me, Lizard. I don't need your filthy vaxes. The last one. What if? What if Spider-Man had never become a crime fighter? Oh, I always wanted this one. Here's Spidey. He's got his little magician capes on. I gotta read this. I'm gonna read this tonight. Dom, Sophia, thank you so much, man. I love you guys, man. Guys, thanks for joining me today. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. Be safe out there. Do not talk to strangers. No, don't. And remember, Higgy's out here, and he loves you. I love you guys. And I love all my comic book community friends. I made more friends yesterday when I was on Cheap Comic Collector's channel. I got to meet some new people, and it's just great. And I'm having a blast. And the unknown comic is the first appearance of Mongol. Mongol from DC Presents, issue number 27. That's right. That is Mongol. That's what he first looked like. All right. And then Jerry Ordway changed him up to make him look like how we know him now. But Alan Moore wrote a great story for The Man Who Has Everything, where Mongol wrapped up a present. It's a poisonous plant from Krypton, and it put Superman into a catatonic state, into a dreamland, and Batman and Wonder Woman and Robin had to snap him out of it. As Mongol was a whomping and a stomping. You know who beat up Mongol, though? Hawkman. That's right, Hawkman! Guys, I love you. Thank you for joining me, and a Merry Christmas. We're going to take it out, because Beckerman insists. All right. Merry Christmas. Thanks for hanging with me. You are comic book family. Dom dropped off a box of comics. It's so cool. It's 20 degrees out, so no one is swimming in the pool. Happy New Year. Let's get it off to a good start. Go read some comics, because you'll get real smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.